Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 42 of the Road to 2KOnChess.com. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. Today we're sitting at 1838, and our opponent today is an 1828 from, I think, Indonesia. So let's go ahead. We'll play e4 to start us off. Our opponent goes e5, so we're going to play the Vienna, and we'll see what variation we get. Now, c6 is always a weird move to me. If I play an immediate f4, I think that's kind of the setup I like to go for here to try and dislodge the center pawn. After this, I think we're going to play knight to f3, covering this check. And it's such a little bit of like a cagey setup that I never quite know what to go for. So we'll go bishop c4. Our opponent finally takes, and I think here we're going to play an immediate d4, just taking the full center. Our opponent gives back the pawn, so we'll go ahead and take it. And the knight comes out. So here, I think I really like castles. Castles, if knight takes, we actually play bishop check first. So let's see if they go for this. And now it doesn't work. So now we're going to play bishop to b3. Just getting out of the position, getting away from this fork idea. And I don't hate this position for us. It's a little atypical. And here, even a move like an immediate e5 is tempting. We do have enough attackers on this pawn to just take. So, I mean, I think it loses a center pawn. I don't see how it doesn't. And we have a defender here. Is there a check I'm missing? I'm not seeing it, so our opponent goes here, attacking this pawn. Maybe we just play a move like c3, defend the pawn, solidify. And after the knight comes out, let's go back to b3, bishop b3. The bishop rushes in. Maybe queen to d3. An idea is here. Queen to d3, our queen is undefended. So I'm trying to figure out what we'd have better luck with. I'm worried if we go here, rook in, bishop takes, pawn up. Doesn't quite work. Maybe we play queen to e1. Queen e1, queen g3. We're going to go for that. If they take, we're just going to take back with the rook. And I think I still like the position for us. It doesn't feel like we've lost a ton of momentum yet. Our opponent comes all the way back. So the immediate tempting move is bishop e5. And after bishop e5, if bishop takes knight, bishop here. The queen is under attack, so queen takes, knight takes. And I don't see where the queen is going. So let's play bishop to e5. Try and trade off this strong dark square bishop. And some of these quicker calculations are really what we've been trying to improve a lot on. It definitely hasn't been a strong suit of ours. Here, if bishop takes, queen takes, What if we go bishop takes first, but then we have bishop recaptures? Can we get out of the way? Are we good to get out of the way? I don't see why not. Queen to g3. And yeah, but there's enough attackers. Can I take here first? And then go rook takes? I think we can. So we're going to take here first. Bishop captures f6. Attacking the queen. This is obviously a big threat. Now we have rook captures f3. The queen slides over. And that just loses a queen. Bishop captures f7, check. We will play the recapture. And we want to have the cleanest conversion we can. I think we probably start with bringing our rook into the action. I can't think of a better place to start. And let's play queen to c7. Threatening to come here. If we come up, rook check over. We're going to go for that, rook f7. And this is looking like GG pretty quick, and our opponent resigns. So, quick win today. I'm kind of glad. I had a tournament earlier, which I'm hoping to get some content out for y'all regarding. But let's look at the game review. So, on today's date, we played with an 86.6, and our opponent played with a 72.8. It was a kind of off Vienna gambit, or Vienna system, I guess. After knight c3, c6, I guess the move is just to strike back in the center with d4, which gives us almost a pawn advantage already. Versus f4 transposes into like a king's gambit declined. After d6, knight f3, knight d7, bishop c4. We took the full center, and already here we started to feel that advantage. Our opponent left the pawn hanging, so we capture it, knight gf6. And the important part here is I castled thinking that if they play knight captures e4, then the center fork trick that typically happens, which for some reason it's telling me here, there's an intermezzo check. And after bishop takes here. But the other idea that I was talking about was actually like something like bishop captures f7 check, king captures, and then you come in with knight captures e4. And it's a very, very strong position where white has most of the development, especially in the center. But after our opponent castles, we just play bishop to b3, d5, e captures d5, and our opponent hung a pawn. So already at this point, we're looking to try and transition into an endgame, simply because when you're up the material, you may as well go for it. After bishop f6, we played c3 to solidify our pawn chain, just like so. Knight b6, bishop b3, bishop g4, and queen to e1. And this is one of the ones where we took a long time thinking. Now, I was a little bit worried about queen to d3, which was the best move, simply because the queen is hanging, or the queen is loose, I should say. So I opted for queen to e1, queen to g3 or h4 ideas, which is common in positions like the, oh my gosh, what is it called? The Grand Prix Sicilian, as well as some Vienna positions. I thought that we were going to see rook to e8. I wish we would have played queen to g3. But our opponent moved back. We played bishop e5, rook e8, queen to g3, bishop captures, and we found this intermezzo where we didn't take back the piece that just got captured, but rather we take it and create another threat on the queen. After our opponent traded, we played rook captures f3. Our opponent blunders the queen after bishop captures f7. And I guess even here, it's just saying, go ahead, capture this, bishop check, probably king over, and you can enter this position and be just completely, oh, sorry, go here, win another pawn. I mean, it's kind of a take your pick of position, honestly. But our opponent played on a little bit, so let's see how we converted. Rook captures f7, king captures. Rook f1 was slightly incorrect. Queen c7, rook f7, and yeah, it's just a pretty crushing position. I was talking about how if rook e1, king f2, then I believe our opponent can probably play like, I guess rook f8, it pins it, so you get into this position here, and then you are just going to win back the rook. But yeah, so I mean, we just crushed today. The engine gives us a 2250 performance rating. It gives our opponent 1650, and really our middle game is what helped us today. So thank you everyone for watching. We actually just crossed 100 subscribers, so I'm so appreciative of all the support on the series. If you have comments for what I can do in the future, definitely leave it on down below. Go ahead and like the video, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my upcoming content. And I will see you guys on the next day.